this dog will eat anything. Doing a good deed this morning, helping a buddy out. These all gotta go. And it's gonna mean a whole lot of stuff trucked to that truck. Let's do it.
Fucking chainsaw.
A chainsaw would be killer right now. What's up, Muscles? How'd you end up breaking that blade?
I was cutting one on the base. I cut on the base and the muscles
Just flexing too much.
It snapped. I don't know.
Sam's the only one that's still working hard. Jose and I are being lazy. Well, we started back here and did all of this. Keep up the good work, fellas.
Oh, yeah.
Jose, Sam, bye. Enjoy. Woo! My pooped. It's about 1 o'clock. We started at 9. I had to leave those guys to go. I gotta get home and do some work, but first I gotta take a hot shower. I feel gross. And maybe, hopefully I don't take a nap and pass out. It's hot and it's tiring.
I got some work to do. I got some pages to review. But before I do anything, I'm taking a hot shower. I mean, you guys can come with me, but that's a little weird. Here, check this out. This is a cool butterfly in a frame that my wife got me back when we were dating. You can enjoy it while I shower. Enjoy this quick musical interlude. Oh, I'm gonna have to kill those lights. I am currently caught up in probably the most work intensive in terms of keeping track of things part of the project. Probably the most laborious if you want to go that route. What I'm doing is I have to review the pages that the illustrator Sean Daly sent over, as well as the comments that I'm getting from Danny, the guy I'm writing Stitches with. Danny is my business partner in lots of projects, so to write with him is fairly easy. Usually this part of the process can be pretty intense. Everybody wants to have their voice heard, and it's always been my opinion that whatever is going to improve the story the most is the route we go, regardless of ego, regardless of who said it. It's whatever improves the story the most. With Danny, we get it. Him and I have worked together for so long now that it just becomes second nature to us, and my comments to him almost mirror his comments to me. It's almost like we're two sets of eyes picking up from the same brain. That's a little weird, but you get what I'm trying to say.
Working with Danny, we had a system where we used a Google Doc.
And he had one color, I have another, and black would be the final render. So he would add his comments in one color, I would add my comments in the other, and then as we progressed through the story, we would we would discuss which parts were the best, which ones made the story better, and then those were the ones that stuck around, and everything else blew away. Or red, depending on what color it was. You know, in the shower you have these great ideas. I had this whole thing mapped out as to how I was going to say it, and now sitting here I keep losing track. I really gotta set up notes. That's what I gotta do. So Danny and I have had the script done and in the can for a while. Oh, I'm gonna pick my nose on camera. So Danny and I have had the script done and in the can for a while. But even now, were suggesting edits to it, and edits to the dialogue, which at one point we thought was fine, which is good. That means we're improving. From here, I'm taking this and comparing it to what we got back from Sean.
These are some of Sean's pages. I have more over here. Whatever.
We need to go through the roadmap, essentially. Panel 1, Panel 2, Panel 3, Panel 4. And it's always the part where you don't know how nitpicky you want to be. Again, because our ultimate goal is to improve the story, we tend to be a little nitpicky. So I compiled maybe a whole page worth of edits, and the last is what we're concentrating on today, is the last 10 pages. So I have a pile worth of little tweaks, or maybe they're compliments to Sean, just to kind of keep it positive, of things that can be improved. And I thought I was kind of being a little long-winded, a little imposing with my comments. And then I got Danny's comments back, and Danny doubles mine. So now him and I are going to go through and figure out between the two of us which ones of those we like, and then settle there, pass them on to Sean, and then even get Sean's input. We like to ask questions of Sean, maybe get better understanding of the artistic choices he's taken. This tends to lead to a better collaborative feel. I don't like just paying somebody. I don't like just having somebody do work for us, because that doesn't help us. We want somebody to get involved. We like somebody that wants to own the character and wants to feel like this is the best work they've done up to this point. And with Sean, it really feels that way. So what we're going to do is give him our comments and then give him a chance to respond. And through that communication, we've been able to make a fantastic comic book. This thing is really coming together, and I cannot wait for people to see this. And Stitches started as an idea in my head, inspired by a silly old video game back when I played with my brother in high school. And to come as far as we've come with this character, it's mind-boggling. It just makes me sit back and appreciate the amount of work that goes into comic book making. I once thought that comic books looked so simple that I could bang out a bunch in a year, and it has taken almost my entire everything. It is taking a lot for me to get these 3 stories out this year, and they're in still various forms of development, but we're going to get them all out. And even though I'm not putting out a book a month like I thought I would be able to, my understanding of this whole process and my evolution as a creator has taught me to realize that getting these 3 books out, that is an accomplishment. I hold August as this beacon out in the future, knowing that that's what I'm working towards. Knowing that for 3 days I'm going to sit in a convention hall filled with other creators and comic book fans and dorks like me, and we're gonna, oh my god, we're gonna have so much freaking fun. But we're gonna be selling comic books that we created. We're gonna be selling stories that started in our heads, moved to our hands, down to the paper, and now they're going to people. It's a little intimidating might be the wrong word, unnerving, knowing that there could be a large amount of people reading these stories. I think I can improve more as a writer, but I'm never going to be able to improve unless people are reading and responding and giving me their feedback. That's how I become better. But it's through all those comments that I'm able to improve myself, my stories, my creations, my designs. Without them, I'm stagnating. I need to be able to develop more as a creator. I need to push myself every day. If I really want to get out of the cubicles, if that's really, truly where I want to be in this world, I need to push myself every day. I need to find myself in more uncomfortable situations. Challenge myself to a point where I truly don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, but I'll hold the idea in my head to know that everything is capable.